Alright, so I've disassembled my two boxes, and I kind of wanted to just show you what was inside. So, let's see. That one didn't have a whole lot in it. So we'll start there. This is the contents of the box that was repurposed, the repurposed amplifier. So we got some capacitors. They're pretty old, but I'll just show them to you for shits and giggles. Alright. Got a big heat sink. And these transformers. So, let's flip one of these bad boys over. They're like 7, maybe 8, 9 pounds, something like that. They're pretty heavy. Oh. Gilfillan Brothers Incorporated. So there's two of those. I think they're the same. If I'm not mistaken. They've got the same number. 1688. And then this one was different. Had this, I think that's a fuse. I don't know. It broke when I pulled it out, but I guess that was a fuse of some kind. And let's see what we got here. Raytheon Manufacturing, Waltham, Massachusetts. Navy stock. It does have a little U.S. Navy stamp on it. I don't know if that's, like, you know, genuine or whatever, but it's there. And then I got a pile of this little potentiometer, I guess that's what it would be, right there. And all the little guts that were attached to it. Some resistors. Focus. Transitor. And then I guess that's a MOSFET. And some other stuff. Nothing particularly interesting. Got some bus bars. The capacitors were attached to these. And they have these little I don't know if they are just studs or what they are, that yellow and red surrounded thing. I guess they're just studs. And there's this big resistor that was on there. And I think that's it for... There was also a voltmeter and an ammeter, but I left those in there because I don't really need them. So that moves on to the second one. That was the bigger one with a little bit more in it. It was kind of the same, just had a couple more little points of interest like this relay. That clicky. So yeah, these are all the same, I believe. Well, no, they're not. They're not all the same. This one's different. See if I can get some light on there. Chicago Standard Transformers. Yeah, there we go. And this one, where's the writing? I don't know. There isn't any on that one. Maybe these came out of like a unit, because like it seems like they're supposed to sort of go together. Yeah, I wish I could show more. But these are much bigger than the other ones. They are pretty large. Oh, I almost lost one. I caught it with my foot. Impact the fall. Yeah. Alright. So there's that. Just a big old lump of heavy. And two big capacitors came off there. General Electric. Yeah. Neato. And this one. Mallory. Whatever. Two An ammeter and a voltmeter came off that one, and a resistor, and a heatsink, which I guess kind of served the same purpose that the bus bars did in the other one. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing. So there's them. I shouldn't say I know nothing. I just know incredibly little. It's more accurate. So then there's all that wizardry in there. There's another potentiometer, I guess, and the switch and whatnot. And it very similar to the other box. And yeah, another heatsink with those NPN, or I think NPN, PNP. I looked them up on Google. NPM or NPNP transistors. And then one other little cool thing I found. This, I guess this is like a make your own resistor or something. I have no idea. Like, it's just a plastic tube that you coil wire around. Some electrical tape at the top. And when it was on the board, there was cotton inside of it. I don't know if it's cotton or fiberglass, but that's what was in it. I don't know if that matters. And this is the cool part. August 8th, 1988, I think? Kind of looks like 6s. But, I don't know, it doesn't look that old, so... maybe it's 88, 86, 66, I don't know. Old. Very old. Before I was born. So... yeah. So that pretty much covers what came out of them. So what I'd like to do, if I can kind of get some time to figure out how to use this stuff and what I need, is I want to make a variable DC transformer, a benchtop power supply, because I really only need it for one thing. I should just kind of buy one, but I'll show you this since we're here, because I don't want to have to leave up you guys to ambiguity about what I'm doing. So, this is kind of my battery table right here in my garage. And what I'm going to be doing is building 15 more of these packs for a total of 1,280 cells that I've repurposed and tested. So yes, I don't just put the cells together. I don't just pull them out and put them together. I test out all the dead ones. Like, that's a big box of dead cells. These are all the cells that have been tested and are above 1,500 milliamps of capacity. And that's what we're doing here. We're charging, discharging, determining capacity. So the big thing that I want to do, the reason I need a variable DC transformer is I want to fuse each of these individually. And I need to determine the proper wire width that I need to create a fuse. So, like, I literally only need it for one thing, but I'm somebody who really doesn't mind going the long way to learn something new. So that's kind of why I'm making this video and posting this here, is because I am curious if anybody is going to be able to further develop my knowledge about, if I can do what I'm seeking to do with what I have and what additional parts I need and where I would go to educate myself. So, yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, or you just want to make fun of me, that's fine too. I will accept it all gladly. So, thank you.